Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another video. This time we will be talking about Quant network. This is my top priority altcoin and my biggest investment for this bull run. We will make an in-depth chart analysis and I will show you my expectations for this bull run. I'm pretty sure I will have something interesting for you, so stay tuned and let's dive into it together. Alright, I'm pretty sure most of you will know this main channel here from some screenshots, because this is like all the way going around all on Twitter and TikTok and whatever you use. First things I want to share with you is my opinion about this channel, because I'm pretty sure it's not going to hold. I'm expecting even this bull market to break this channel. And why? Because it's just too high. It's like, if you take like 26 in consideration, we have to be at least around 10k to stay in the channel. We have to be something between 10k and like 67k. So I'm not saying it's impossible for Quant, but it's not likely. I'm pretty sure we're gonna make something like a banana shape we had seen on Bitcoin earlier. So this will be something like that, maybe. Please do not take this arrow as anything fixed. Like, I just draw a random arrow. It can be anything like this. It's just an idea for you. This is what I'm expecting. I'm expecting to have a shape like Bitcoin and a very strong up move at the beginning and then getting more to the side. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna leave this channel, maybe even this bull run, or at least next bull run. But of course, the real chart will be looking like something like this. It will be moving around this arrow and maybe be sometimes below, sometimes above. So anything can happen. But please don't expect this channel to hold. Also, I can see a lot of times some screenshots with Pitchfork, which show like, let's say like this. Yeah, it's looking great. I know. It's looking great, and it's looking like it's working, especially around this area here or this area here. But this is not how a pitchfork works. For a pitchfork, you need to have the recent low, so it would be something like this. Like this is the initial pulse upwards and then the correction. So a correct pitchfork would look like this, or at least you should draw it like this. So if you have somebody calling this for a pitchfork chart, no, he's drawing it wrong. Like, this is not a correct pitchfork drawing. So if you see somebody using pitchfork, he has no clue about technical analysis, in my opinion. Alright, another thing I want to show you is the Elliot wave, which we were talking about last time. We were talking about last time on Bitcoin. It's not working on Quant. If you draw something like this, maybe there are several rules for the Elliot wave which have been broken. For example, the wave 3 has to be the longest wave, so this is not working like this. It would be working if we check Elliot wave like this. But again, the third correction is not long enough. Also, 0.4 is not allowed to be below 0.1. So there is no way we can draw a Elliot wave in the here to match all the rules that Elliot wave has given. Same occurs for the second move. If we take this maybe as a first leg, this, and where's the second leg? Maybe this. Also, this is too short. This leg is too short. If you check the length, for example, This is still at extending. Check this length and compare it to this length. 3 isn't longer, 3 is shorter. Or for example, this length to a 3, it's longer than 3. So this is also not meeting the requirements an Elliot wave has. So it's breaking some rules and it's not working on this chart as well. So if you cannot use pitchfork, if you cannot use Elliot wave, what else can we use? And this is something like, it's working like magic on Quant. Where do we have it? It's here. For example, let's take this one here. It's called Fibonacci extensions. And if you check only this move here, we have a perfectly match over here, a retest over here, test over here, strong break above this level here, retest over here, the top is on another level, we have a consolidation about this area, we have a retest here, we have again a break, a retest, a re-break here, consolidation again. It's like working like magic on this chart. And it's not only this one, we can draw another one. Let's delete this one and draw one here. This level was on top here. We had massive structure movements around here. We have some consolidation between these levels here. We had a retest over here. So Fibonacci is working like magic on this chart. And this is why we are going to use Fibonacci for the next movement. Therefore, I will show you this one here. This Fibonacci starting here, going this, taking this up move and retesting over here. And this is like perfectly the top of the, it's the all-time high of Quant. And these levels are some levels we're gonna watch in near future. We can even take a second one. There is a second Fibonacci. Maybe let's hide the first one. There is a second Fibonacci with some levels above current price. So if we break all-time high, these levels might be point of interest. And if we combine both Fibonacci extensions, the first one and the second one, we clearly see we have a cluster zone around here and here. So two Fibonacci levels are meeting each other. Let me, or maybe this one. Let me show this one. Do you see? We have like a cluster zone here and here. So I draw some rectangles in there. And let me zoom in. These are some points of interest for this bull run. Something around 1,400 and 2,100, 2,200. So this is the area we are going to watch for this bull run. Now we need to check if these levels are possible for this bull run. And therefore I have added a timeline, which is approximately the high of, not the high, the end of next bull run. So I'm expecting Bitcoin to top again, like maybe 1 year after halving, and this might be something around this area in October 2025. And if we check this channel, where do we get in October 25? It's right around like 6,600 to 35,000. But as I draw or said in the beginning, I'm not expecting to hold this channel. I'm expecting Quant to leave this channel to like a banana shape, like Bitcoin did in the early years. We're gonna leave this channel probably somewhere around this area, get to this key structure support resistance zones. Why do I think so? Because watch this channel here. We had a massive bounce here and a massive bounce here, but now we struggle to bounce off this channel, and this is due to the logarithmic chart and the very steeply high going trend lines. So we need a lot of power to jump on here, and we actually don't have this power. But it's realistically it's not possible to hold this channel forever. So there's no wonder that we cannot bounce here. So what we're gonna do with this information now? Well, with this information, we can now zoom in and check the daily chart. And on the daily chart, I can show you something interesting. Like, you probably know a head and shoulders pattern. Head and shoulders looks like this. All right, maybe I need a little bit more here. So this is a head and shoulders we had, an inverted head and shoulders, so a bullish pattern, a bullish reversal pattern. And it laid out not really well, but it's still not invalid. Like usually, how do you trade a head and shoulders? Usually you take from the neckline to the head, like this movement. You take it and you put it on the right neck. And where do we get? We get exactly to this Fibonacci zone, which is the all-time high. So I'm expecting this to be its a additional. Let's maybe take a second line like this. I expect this area to be additional resistance zone, because we have the all-time high, and second, we have the inverted head and shoulders matching exactly this zone here. But this is not the only head and shoulders or inverted head and shoulders. We have a second one. I'm not sure if you saw it, but the second one is maybe even more important. It's going like this. This is a bearish head and shoulders. Like, this is a reversal pattern to go to the downside. And the same thing. We need to take a trend line, draw from the neckline to the head, take it on top of the right shoulders. Oh, we're matching again a Fibonacci zone, or not a Fibonacci zone. It's the low. It's this low here. So this is something, if you bearish on Quant or the entire crypto market, this is some goals you're watching. And the interesting thing on this head and shoulders is it has been completed. You can see it here. And we have a retest on the neckline. So if you imagine this neckline extended a little bit more, we broke it and we retested it, and we should have gone down. So we should have seen something like this, but did not happen. Quant did not break the main channel here, so this is a very, very bullish sign. We have a bearish pattern in here, which has not played out, but it's fulfilled, has retested and then failed. And if a bearish pattern fails, it's a very bullish sign, because the bears are weak, and the bulls know the bears are weak. So what are we expecting now? As I mentioned earlier, we have still the target of the head and shoulders over here. We have the all-time high over here. So the first key resistance zone will be over here. Obviously, we need to break this area before getting there. We need to break this area, but I don't see this area as being as strong as this here. Maybe there's a little bit support over here, or resistance. There is a little bit of structure over here. Once we break it, it turns to support. Alright, so how do we play it now? Where is our last support zone? If you're gonna enter, if you want to enter, where's our last support zone? This is like probably something like this. We just retested it today. Let's go maybe further inside. We just retested today this zone here. And this zone is pretty close to the key support channel, main channel. So if you enter in here, you probably expect no deeper drop than this. So I think we never see Quant below $100 ever again. It's probably just not happening. I think this support line or zone will hold. I'm expecting Quant to do something like this now. We bounce off here, maybe we can do a lower low. Maybe if Quant is a little bit tricky, maybe there will be a little short wick below, but I'm pretty sure we'll go straight above this here, like something like this. So this is something I'm expecting in the bearish case. So let's make it red. And for the bullish case, it's pretty the same. Bullish case is pretty the same. Maybe the earlier break. I think something between these two options will happen really shortly. So I'm expecting, let's say, where is my timeline? Reset my timeline, please. So I'm expecting around May to be above 230. Probably above 250. Alright, I hope you liked it and enjoyed it, and please comment if you learned something, if you have questions, and please comment as well if you want to see an in-depth analysis of any other coins. So, see you next time.